Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of our Hegemony 3 Clash of the Ancients Let's Play. I think we're up to episode 9 today, and last time around, what did we do? We took over Tachna over here, so took over that city there, and pretty much just consolidated a lot of our position and sorted out a few things. Started recruiting a few more units, which is good, and all that kind of stuff. So, everything's going pretty well, so pretty happy. Last time around, we sort of a little bit torn about where to actually expand from now. So you can see we're sort of just in this little central Italian peninsula area over here, but we've got a few options. We'll either sort of come further up the river, so basically follow this river up here and expand out this way. We could actually try and reach the coast, so expand out this way. Or we could come down further to the south. So I'm not really sure what is best. You know, what we should be doing really. Thinking you may, I don't really know guys, I'm a little bit undecided. I'm thinking maybe sort of actually come out to the north a little bit more, see what's up there, and then we can try and come over to the coast a little bit. So a little bit undecided, because the factions we're coming up against at the moment, so the Ferenti or Frentani, that's, I pronounced that wrong last episode I think, Frentani, there we go. We're a lot stronger than they are at the moment, so a bit over, well, more than double. The Marsi are stronger than we are, the Umbri are as well, and Vey isn't, so they're probably about 3/4 strength. So, the Umbri, it looks like the Umbris, they're sort of up this way. This is Vey sort of up here as well. Then we've got the Marsi. It looks like they actually sort of stretch around all to the south area, which is sort of a reason why I'm thinking not south. I'm thinking maybe it's up to come up to the north up here, and then maybe we're going to take on a Marsi a little bit later. Not really sure anyway, so I think what we do, given our armies over this way anyway, I think may sort of just start expanding or continue expanding up this way. See how we go here. So what we do is actually send our cavalry down here, do some scouting, and yep, so we had a look at this town before. I think there was a reasonable number of units in there. But what I think what we're actually going to do is actually send them sort of around this way and actually sort of reveal some of these regions and things like that, and so we actually see a little bit better about what's going on and all that kind of stuff. So we've got a few units over here, or just one unit. Enemy unit starting advancing towards our city. These guys over here. I think it'll be pretty fun to actually take these guys on with our cavalry. We'll see how we go. That's a couple there. See how we go. We haven't really used cavalry before in battle, so let's see how this goes. I know they've got a pretty good charge and all that kind of stuff. Very good melee attack as well, so this goes. I think Axemen are usually pretty weak, so hopefully that works out well. We're doing pretty well at the moment. Actually hasn't lost a man from our units, which is awesome, so I didn't mean to do that. What are we doing? There we go, attack these guys. Yeah, so cavalry are pretty awesome, doing quite well, so it is quite pleasing. So I should pull our cavalry back, so they don't get bombarded by the city. So how's this city going? So it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 military units, 1 workers. So there's not really a whole lot. So I'm thinking we actually may just grab our rest of our army. And these guys down here. How many units have we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. So we do have 3 here and also 3 over here. I think 7's going to be fine to take on 4 plus our 2 cavalry there. So I managed to grab all of these and just probably send them down to attack down this way. We're going to send our cavalry actually over this way. Unlock this region, then we can come back and help these guys out with the siege and all that kind of stuff when we need to. Have a look at diplomacy. There's not really anyone that's probably really worth making a treaty with. The Frentani are probably the only ones. They're sort of down here this way, so they actually have the city of Terracina down there. But they're not actually causing us any problems, so the Marsi is probably a bit too expensive. The Umbri is the same there, and Vey absolutely hate us, so that's too expensive to really worry about that. So we're not going to go down that route at the moment. No one's really attacking us though, which is quite interesting. So we've had quite a few attacks early on, but we sort of beat those off, and now that we've knocked down a few cities and things like that, it's the attacks and all that kind of stuff have definitely lessened off. So unlocked this region, which is awesome, but there's no sort of new there's no real new cities or anything. Our ranged units are advancing a little bit too quickly, so what we're going to do is actually just put them, sort of have them stop here somewhere. There we go, just so they don't get too close to the city, because we don't want that. Rightio, what are we going to do now? Where are we going to go? We've got some units coming over this way. It's just some spearmen, so it's not too much to worry about. Actually, maybe send our cavalry just up here again. So it looks like, oh, that's a lake there. They actually can't come through that way. It's fine, not a problem. Yeah, I think everything's going relatively well. There's no major problems. Actually, what I am going to do is actually send our spearmen up this way. Probably don't really need them sitting in this area because there's actually no, like, I think these are probably fordable crossings. That one is, and what about this one? That one is too. I mean, these are fordable crossings, so we could actually get attacked through this way, but the Umbri, they haven't really sort of been a problem to us yet, so what we may actually do is send a unit of hoplites back. If these guys are going to continue to come over this way, we may actually take them on. One unit of hoplites will be more than enough to take on the spearmen there, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, they're actually following our cavalry, it looks like. I know they're coming over this way now. Alright guys, if that's what you want, you can have a fight. Yeah, send our cavalry up this way, and we actually might just... I might do a bit of scouting to get out around this way and actually see what's around there, which may help us decide actually what we're going to do a little bit better. Yeah, losing a bit of money, that's not a problem. We've got heaps and heaps of money still available, so that's fine. Bit of a battle going on here. Which is well and truly going to be in our favour. Have another unit of axemen there, that's fine. We've got 3 spearmen coming up there, so. Uncovered another region, the city of Velsna. Velsna, so that's quite an interesting one. So definitely the Umbria are sort of all around this area, so just quite interesting. So there we go, defeated that unit. Group of bandits, where are the bandits? Over this way, little bandits, there we go. Wow, that's quite a few. So we got hoplites, 3 units of hoplites, 3 units of slingers. Wow, that's a lot. Alrighty, we're actually going to pull back. We're going to pull back to our city over here. What have we got here? We've got levies, 2 spearmen, and 1 hoplites. What have they got? They've got 3 hoplites, 3 slingers. Not sure that's going to be quite enough. What I'm actually going to do is send another unit of spearmen back over here. I think that should be enough there. Got 4 units, 3 units there. Only 3? I thought we had 4 there. Oh, we got 1 there. One must have been defeated. Anyway, we got 4 there. We've got 3 units there. Which is good. Nothing in the rest of our cities. That's quite a large raiding party. I haven't really seen one that large before. And another unit of slingers behind them. Rightio. Well, that could be a bit of fun. What are we going to do over here? So we've got the battle going on here. Got a bit of a fight with some hoplites there. We've got 3 spearmen though, so that should be more than fine. Send our cavalry on a little bit further. Let's see what's happening. These guys are starting to have a bit of a fight there, so we're going to send the rest of our army in. I think we should be fine. We've got 2 units of hoplites, units of spearmen. They really haven't got anything there much left anymore, so I think we're going to be fine there. I think we are losing a bit of a battle there. So even if we lose this spearman battle there, I think we're going to be more than fine. So that's fine. Uncovered another region, so that's all good. I'm going to send our cavalry up a little bit further. How are we going here? You guys take over this camp. How's this battle going here? Not too bad. This one's not doing too well, but I think we should be fine. There we go, actually defeated them, so that's awesome. Cool. So what we actually are going to do now, we are actually going to just probably sit here for a little bit. Just going to sit these guys here. Once we get some like supply range and stuff like that, we can deal with it later. Jump back over to the incoming raiders over here. Slingers, it's lagging a bit, I'm not really sure why, guys. Anyway, what we're going to do is grab out our units. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. It should be plenty, I hope. Bring them all out here. Just bring our slingers out, or our ranged units back there. And yeah, hopefully it should be fine. I'm pretty sure it should be okay. The raiding hoplites aren't actually that strong, so I'm just going to send a unit of these spearmen forward to attack the slingers there. And they'll get taken out fairly quickly. So the raiding hoplites are only 30 strength or 30 in size, so it's not really a whole lot. We have taken over Velch, which is awesome. So what we're going to do is just send a couple of units into the city. To make sure it doesn't rebel, we're going to start creating a unit of hostages, and we'll send those through, probably through to Rome. We're getting quite a way away from our home network, so it is like quite a fair way away, but that's okay. It's not a problem. We can deal with that. This fisherman's here, fishery. I'm going to set that up. We're also going to create no recruits, so that's a bit of a problem. We'll get some. Actually, can we take over some slaves here? We can. Awesome, that's cool. So we can capture these slaves here. Just capture them. We'll send them into the fishery, and we'll just take over a few of these things over here as well. I haven't really got enough slaves anywhere else to sort of really do that, but that's okay. We send one unit there to take over that, and then we'll send one up here to take over that there. Camp has been taken over, so what I think we may do is we're going to select the city here. City of Velch, where we can't... It's quite a way away, isn't it? I'm thinking may sort of just do this, a bit of a conduit. I think we're definitely going to want this bridge, so we can sort of hook up straight through to here. That's going to take a little bit of time, so what I'm thinking we may do in the meantime, if I can select the city, there we go. We'll hook up into the create a supply line to the camp there, and then from the camp we're actually going to create one through to this one there. That'll sort of give us a little bit more of a... Might do that even there as well. That's going to give us a little bit more of a network through, so I can get stuff forward if we need to, resources and all that kind of stuff. So cavalry here, going to send them a little bit further forward. How's our battle going over here? Pretty good. And send these guys forward, and send you forward there, and send you forward there like that. I think generally we should be fine. Like, definitely spearmen on the slingers is going to be more than fine. It's only 2 units of hoplites there, so we've already defeated one, which is awesome. Actually, no, there's one still coming, so we've already defeated one unit of slingers, which is fine. Another one will go down quite quickly. This hoplite unit will definitely go down, and then we've actually flanked these ones as well, so that is fantastic. Should be a relatively brief fight, I think. So it's good. Not as scary as what it first appeared. Definitely the biggest raider force that we've actually seen though, so it's quite interesting. I'm not really sure why that would be. I'm not actually sure what all effects and all that kind of stuff, but it is quite interesting. So that unit's down, so we're actually going to send our hoplites to attack this one here, and this one's down as well, so actually going to send them... So you might think I might send them to take over the slingers here, to make sure they stop causing us any problems. So we're just going to leave this battle for me. We don't really need to follow that, we're doing more than fine there. Got a few spearmen there, which is awesome. We have that there, so actually send our units back into like the range of this camp so they can get resupplied or get recruits and things like that. And send our cavalry through here just to sort of scout out all this area so we can actually see what's on the map a little bit more. So we can actually see where all the cities are and all that kind of stuff, so it'd be a good thing to know. It's a little bit more sparse up this way, isn't it? Like, there's really quite a few cities through here, like it's really quite densely packed, I guess, but it looks like it gets a little bit more sparse the further out we go, which probably makes a lot more sense. I suppose Rome in the middle of the peninsula was quite a busy or densely packed area. Cool, so that's done. So we're going to send one of our spearmen back to this city over here, and then everybody else is going back into our city here. So you, and then you, and you are going back into the city. You're going that way. Cool, done. Could we take over that unit? Do we really need them? No, there's nothing really around that we want. I suppose we could replace. Yeah, we might actually do that. I might just grab them and then we can replace one of our worker units with that and just save ourselves a little bit more money. So we've got our slaves down here. We're going to send them over to the fishery there, get a bit more fish or a bit more food, all that kind of stuff coming in. We're going to upgrade this one as well while we're here with the resource production. Definitely got heaps of food though. 9,700. We're in midwinter already, so definitely food is not going to be a problem. We're going to upgrade our city there though. It's got wooden walls and a warehouse. That's pretty good. We might leave that there. We can always get rid of it later if we need to. Hostages taking a bit of time to come in because the recruits are so slow, but that's fine. These are all waiting. Actually, we're just going to send them outside the city. We're going to hook these up in supply lines into our city. So some more food and money and income and all that kind of stuff, which is awesome. Camp has been discovered. I don't think it had any upgrades. No, it didn't. That's fine. We don't really bother too much about that. Well, we may actually put in a watchtower in, just so we get a bit more line of sight. I think what we're also going to do is this one isn't finishing, is it? Isn't recruiting. I suppose it's probably getting recruits from here, isn't it? Whereas these cities, I think these ones should have recruits. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they got heaps of recruits. I suppose probably because this is the closest one, perhaps. I suppose that's probably how it works. It because this, like, camps and stuff themselves actually don't have like recruits on their own. Yeah, so I suppose it probably draws them from the closest city, and that's probably the closest one there. So that's probably why it's taking a bit of time to come through. That's fine. It's no problem. I'm actually going to take over this one here, and we're also going to take over this fishery. Send a unit to take that fishery there. Deprive them of as many resources as we possibly can. So who are these guys? The Velathri. Velathri, they're a new one. Who are the Velathri? We are a lot stronger than them, that's fine. Not really scared of them at the moment. So the Umbri and even Vey, actually Vey's not strong enough. Umbri and the Marsi are definitely the stronger, so we are increasing our power levels. Jump into here. Actually, there's sort of... So this, by saying this, it sounds like we've got a lot more military strength than anybody else. So I'm not really sure if that is the case or if it's just the ones that we actually know about. I'm assuming it's probably going to be like a whole of map thing. It did say like all factions. Cavalry are out of food, so that's fine. We're just going to send them back over here to our city. We've discovered a fair bit, and then we may actually come over this way and start exploring a bit. So food, lack of food, I think doesn't actually have any impact in terms of like speed or anything. It's just more about like morale. So if they get into a battle, they're going to like fold and run away really, really quickly. We're going to hook this up into there, and that one up into there, into the camp. So it's quite an important little camp there. May leave this one here just because there are a couple of crossings here, so that's not a problem. What we're going to do, we need to capture this one, so I'm actually going to send a unit out to capture this bridge, and then so we can build a bridge and put some supply lines through here, just so it's not so long and actually do have sort of a city-to-city supply line, which will be better, I think. And yeah, once we've got some recruits, cool. Alright, so hostages are done. We're actually going to send them all the way back to Rome. It's going to take quite a while, but I think it's going to be worth it. Definitely say it's quite interesting. Like, you can already see sort of the logic of why you guys. Where on earth did you go to, Spearman? I have no idea why you're there. Right, what have we got here? We've got. Why can I select? There we go. 3. 3 there, and we've got 4 there. So that's fine. That's all we need. Really have no idea where you guys have come from. It's a bit of a worry. Let's do it. Our spearmen. So you got 3 spearmen in there. None in there. None in there. There. Still got 3 there and a 3 there. Interesting. Not really sure, to be honest. None there. Got a few in Tachna, which is fine. Did we end up doing hostages here? No, we haven't. Although we don't need to, that's right, because we've got the governor. Cool. Alright, we're actually going to get rid of, or take these guys out of here, because we don't need them anymore, really. Given that we've actually got a governor, which gives us a bit of... That's cool. Just gives us a bit of morale in here, so like native morale, so 25%. That means that basically they won't rebel, so that's good. So we actually don't need to keep them anymore here, given that we've got some stuff up here, so that's cool. Some military units a bit closer. Move both these back, they're all hooked up now. Actually going to send these guys over to take over this farm here. Cavalry should be coming back, I think. Yep, they are. And yeah, hostages going back, so once they're done we can actually get rid of this garrison. We don't need the garrison there anymore, which is good. And yeah, I'm really not sure where these guys are from. We don't really need them. We don't need them up here. There's 3 up here, there's 4 here. That should be plenty. I'm actually going to send them back here. Actually, I think we're going to send them back here, just to be safe. You guys are all still sitting there. Oh, they got slaves. Oh, interesting. So we got a few slaves there. Cool. Alrighty, we are going to grab these slaves up into there. You actually say, you guys, I'm not sure anyone sort of plays the game, or you know, but anyone sort of new to it. Up at this level, you see these colours, these colour dots. So the yellow means that somewhere is out of food, and red are enemy units. So it's sort of a quick overview to sort of you can see what's going on. So it's quite a good thing. These guys are out of food, which is fine. We're just going to select, if I can, this area here and create a bridgehead to there. Then we're going to construct a bridge over there. And that will be good. So once that's done, we'll send our units, probably send them forward, I think. I think we're going to keep pushing this way. There's not really a whole lot to push forward to. I mean, I suspect there's probably a city over here somewhere. That looks like writing there, so I suspect there's probably like a city here. But it definitely is a lot more sparse up here, up this way, so it's quite tightly packed here and gets a lot more sparse there, which is fine. City up there, Velsna. Yeah, interesting. What are we doing with these guys? Yes, right, we're sending them over here. So we've got 4 units there. We probably don't really need any more there, do we? We're going to send these guys back. Actually, I intend to disband these guys. I'm just going to disband these guys. I know we're not going to get the recruits and stuff from it, but I'm just going to disband them. We don't really need them. Save us a bit of money as well. So we've got 4 units here. We don't need any more than 4 there. We've got hoplite, levies, and 2 spearmen. That's going to be more than enough. We've got 3 units over here as well, so that's fine. Alrighty, we've got some slaves here. So what we're going to do, I think, what have we got in here? We've got actual workers. So I'm going to send 1 unit into there, and we're going to send 1 unit into whereabouts? Probably just into there. And then we can get rid of our workers from those 2 spots. Should be good. So I managed to just get rid of our workers now. Actually, I'm going to send them back here. They get a few more recruits. So if you disband workers inside a city, I'm not sure if it's inside like a range of a city. You might try it. So what have we got here? We've got 62 recruits there. So if we disband these guys now, do we get... no, we don't. So it looks like they've got to actually be in a city to actually get like recruits back. So if you disband a unit within a city, you get some extra recruits and that kind of stuff. So cool. So we've captured that. We're going to put that up into Velch over there, which is good. And send our units back. These guys are all back, yep, all repaired, all that kind of stuff. We've got our hoplites as well. Send them over there. We've got our spearmen coming back as well, so fair bit of military force and all that kind of stuff going on. Cavalry are back up and recruiting slowly. Still, oh no, we've got a fair few recruits there, that's fine. Alrighty, we're actually going to send our cavalry over this way. Sort of undercover this coastal region, although we may actually take this camp here while we're at it. We've got a fair few recruits now. Actually, what we're going to do is queue up 2 workers. So one for this farm, one for the mine there. Probably won't bother because we've got heaps and heaps of lumber, so that's fine. Don't really need any more of that. Hostages come back to Rome, which will be good. It's going to take a while, but then we'll be fine there. Touch nut is fine. And now the bridge is done, so actually you can queue up get a supply line from there, and then one to there as well. And that's good, and we can actually send our military units forward now, which is good. Done, done, done. So, what I'm thinking may leave that one there. Actually, going to get rid of this one though. Get rid of that supply line. We can all hook those up into there, that's fine. We can keep it like this. I just think it's probably better to have... I generally prefer like city to city supply lines. I'm not really sure why. I suppose it doesn't make a difference really, but yeah, that's what we're going with. Capturing this camp, which would be good. A bit more sight lines and all that kind of stuff, so we've captured that. And we're just going to hook that up into that city there. Do you have any upgrades? No, you don't. That's fine then. So actually going to take over this livestock farm as well. Just deprive them of as many things as we possibly can. So come to our city of Velch, send one worker into there, and then the other one into the mine there. Enemy forces, where are these guys? Alrighty, I said in the last episode we've never been attacked by the Marcy, but here we go. They actually start sending some units forward, so it's quite an experienced unit there. So that's interesting. Can't upgrade any of ours because they're all sort of new. So only one unit so far. If it's only going to be one, it's a couple of 3 here. It's 3. Wow, that's a lot. Alright, we're going to have to build some more units then, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Can we build... What about mercenaries? We've actually got some mercenaries here. I'm thinking we may actually get some mercenaries. Light cavalry, axemen, archers, 120. 120 a week, wow, that's a lot. Mercenaries are very, very expensive. We're not going to get them. We've got lots of recruits, so that's fine. What we're going to do is actually queue up 2 spearmen. They should recruit fairly quickly. Oh, it's a lot of units. Alrighty, we're going to have to do something about that. I'm thinking what we may do, given we've got, what, 1, 2, 3 spearmen here, we probably don't really need any in Rome. I can't really see that there's going to be an attack or a danger here anywhere. So actually you can get rid of those. We're actually going to send those guys up to this city up here. They're going to take a while to get there, but sort of worst case scenario, even if we lost this city, I think these guys would be enough to sort of take it back. So why are you running past our city? Honestly, that's a bit silly of you. No, that's fine. Our javelin, our levies will take you out fairly quickly. It's quite a few units there, isn't it? Wow. Alright. Can't really do anything with stances, can't we? Nothing really works there. Captured a camp over here. I know where that is, so just go there. Oh, that's that camp there. That's the one where we had. Alright, we've got some hoplites coming over this way. What we may actually do is send these guys back here. So now we're going to send them over here so we can see what's over this way. Livestock farm captured, good. We've got spearmen coming up. We've got a couple of units almost done, so that is really good. And yeah, bit of a battle coming on here. So hopefully these guys can. I suspect we're going to lose all these 3, but that's they're going to get defeated. I just think sheer numbers they're going to get defeated. That's fine. It's not too much of a problem. But then we're going to have 3 come up here, and we've got another 2. So hopefully by the time these guys have lost, These guys are nearly here. Maybe a little bit too optimistic. We've lost 2 already. Wow, that's a lot. Alrighty. Well, so much for me saying the Marcy haven't executing 2. Oh, you dogs. They didn't actually hate us too. Look at that. 7. Hostility of 7. They're still executing us. That is a bit rough, guys. Very rough indeed. What we're going to do is we're going to pull out our... We've actually got 2 units done, some more recruiting. So we can pull these guys out. If these guys start becoming a problem, I'm actually going to fortify these. Let's say demolish the camp there. And the bridge. Oh, you suck. Which means our mining camp's going through us. Can we actually hook up through here? We can. Awesome. Well, that's cool. At least we can actually sort of get this, still get the benefit from our camps there. And they're raiding this, and they demolished our camp and our bridge. They're really being rather annoying. Out of recruits, that's fine. These guys are coming up fairly quickly. Just fine. I'm just going to get them to come up here. And if you guys want to raid all this, well, that's fine. It's not too much of a problem for me. I'm happy to wait for my forces to regenerate. Our levies are nearly done, and I think I'm actually going to pull them out, because you can actually pull them out early. So it's not too much of a problem. And both of our spearmen are nearly done. So if we sort of look like we're still going to be in trouble, we can actually sort of pull them out and get them into the fight. I'm going to send you guys over here. We're going to send you guys to attack here. You can actually have some experience. So actually, I'm going to upgrade you. What can we give you? What have you got already? You've got medic. So I actually give you the weapons master melee damage. There we go. Do we want any more of this? Probably not really. Maybe recruits. Just to give ourselves a little bit of a break. Alrighty, we're just going to send our guys forward. I think we're going to be okay now. I think this is probably going to be enough, or there is some more coming forward still. So I'm actually going to send out our 2 units here. Send these guys out here, send them sort of around the back, and we can hopefully flank these hoplites. Do some extra damage that way. There we go. Get our units, get them into the fight. Yeah, we're going to be fine now, so that's good. Alright, so we have to beef up our defences here. Negative 285. That's not too surprising. This one's blocked. It must be flooded marsh. Alright, so we actually can't do that. So we have to rebuild all this, otherwise we're going to lose a lot of money very quickly, which is not too big of a problem, really. Luckily, we've got a big reserve there. But yeah, we're doing pretty well, so... you guys here, you guys there. You guys can attack the hoplites again. I think we're going to be fine. I think it won't be too much of a problem. There we go, hoplites down. So actually going to capture them. I'm going to send you forward to take over the javelineers there. And you guys should break pretty quickly, so I'm going to send you over here. Thank you for your services, 100 gold. Sure thing. Didn't really mean to do it, but that's fine. Happy to if you want to pay me for it. So whenever a resource thing gets damaged, like it's there as raid damage, so this actually percentage indicates that there's a level that basically means that it's running 17% less well than normal. You know, you're only getting, what would it be? It would be yeah, I suppose it'd be 83, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be 83%. Only running at 83% capacity, so that's sort of what that means. Yeah, we're going to win this battle fairly quickly. These guys should fold. Should run away pretty easily, which is good. Picked up some slaves, which is also good. So I'm actually going to keep all these units up here. I don't think there's probably any real benefit to not doing it. We're out of recruits. I'm thinking we can actually upgrade this. I'm actually going to do that so we get a bunch more recruits. So once it's upgraded, we'll get a whole bunch more recruits, which is good. And that will mean that we can fix our units or replenish our units quite easily. So there we go. So we've sorted out that, and it's actually taken over that area here. Yeah, I'm just going to settle these guys in here like this. Send all you forward. You can sit there. We've got a few slaves and things that we can put into our, once we get this back up and running. But yeah, the Marcy definitely don't like us anymore. I'm not really sure what changed. We didn't really do anything to them, but now they're quite hostile to us, so it's fine. It's not a problem if they want to be that way. That is not a problem at all. Alrighty, where are we going? What are we doing? Send our cavalry a bit forwards. We're fine over this way. We've got hoplites here, so the Marcy are over here. It's fine, it's not too much of a problem. So the Marcy are starting to give us a bit of grief. So I've actually got stone walls there, so that's quite strong, isn't it? And 2 hoplite units, wow. So they're definitely probably more advanced than what we are, though we're losing a lot of money because we actually sort of need to rebuild this bridge and all that kind of stuff. So we're actually going to come up here. We can grab a few units and just come up this way. And we're going to reconnect to our city down there. We'll fix this up once we build the bridge. So can we actually build this bridge now? Do we have to capture it again? We do have to capture it. Cool. Right, so we can capture this, then we'll build our bridge and we can hook up our mines again. So that'll be fine. It won't be too much of a problem there. Slaves. We've got quite a few slaves there, don't we? So we should grab you guys. And can we join you together? We'll join you together with these guys. Cool. Slaves. You're already slaves in there, aren't you? So you're already being used. These guys are workers. Actually, send a full unit of people over here into this fishery. Grab our workers, send them back over here. So we've got some workers there, so we can disband them to get the extra recruits. So we go. We actually got around about 20 recruits, which is good. Yeah, this is all developed, which is good. So that's all finished. So I'm just send these guys forward. There must be a city there. So actually, an army heading towards us now. So. Looks like the Marsty again, I suspect, or is it not? No, it's not. It's the Umbrians. It just says workers. I don't think workers are going to be too much of a danger. So, do we, in this area, I think the hostages must be there. Just have to check this. Yep, the hostages. Awesome. So, actually take our hoplites out of there. And, yeah, so we've actually got quite a big army, really, I guess, don't we? We've got quite a pretty substantial army, so we can really sort of... I'm just going to bring them over this way a bit. I'm just going to sort of sit them over here. We actually got another 3 units there. 4 units there? 4 units there. So we do have quite a bit of units, quite a bit of stuff going on. So, bridgehead has been recaptured. We're just going to select that and put a supply line to our city. Then, once that's done, we're going to construct a bridge again. It should happen quite quickly. There was a camp here, so we're actually going to rebuild that. We're going to rebuild this camp there. Lose a lot of money, but that'll be fine. We've got a couple of things here that we can put back into our empire, which should be a fair bit extra money. So another 180 money, which will be good. And so there was an attack coming, but it looks like there's not anymore. So I'm not really quite sure what's happening there. It's fine. They've obviously changed their mind, which is good. Suits us. What have we got here? We've got workers capturing our thing. Probably because there's nothing in it. Actually, I suspect that would probably be the reason why. It's fine. Alrighty. Oh, it's over the other side of the river. Cool. There's a bridge crossing here. Just going to check if it's been built. It looks like it hasn't. And after that's done, we're going to supply lines cut. Where's that? The mines. Yeah, that's cool. Not a problem. We're going to connect our camp into our city. Like that. Get a supply line going there. Bridge is constructing. This one is... Where's the supply line to there? More food, so it's been damaged, only running at what, 62% capacity, which is good. Actually move our units back over here, see if this C can just right for the taking again or not. Anyway, we're actually going to put a so this is the valley down here, Luna. I actually haven't got a whole lot of units in here, so could be another quite easy conquest. Actually, just send our cavalry back because I'll start running out of food soon. Almost, actually, they already have. Yeah, alright, we're putting a card in the video here, guys. I'm going to pause the video. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and I hope you're enjoying this series. It's going quite well. Quite a lot of fun, I think. So we're definitely expanding out quite a lot. So, yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. Yeah, as always, it would be absolutely amazing if you could subscribe to the channel and like the video. That would be enormously appreciated. But until then, I'll see you all for the next episode.